your facilitator, Uncle Louis. Today I'm going to take you through Owop. Now in our first episode, we talk about the early life of Jesus Christ. Because of our time, we were not able to talk about the moral lessons of it. So we are taking this chance or this opportunity to talk about the moral lessons in the early life of Jesus Christ. So I want everybody to sit down, pay attention, and listen to me. Are you all following? So should we start? Okay. So the first point is, so we are going to talk about moral lessons in the early life of Jesus Christ. We learned the story about Jesus Christ. We said Jesus Christ was so humble, respectful, and so what have you learned from the story that we learned yesterday? What have you learned? Okay, so first, we should help the poor and needy. We should help the poor and needy. You see, Jesus Christ helped those who do not have. So, if you have something and your friend or someone who do not have, you should do what? Help the person. So, especially if you have 2 pencils and your friend do not have anything, your friend will come to you. Ohima, please give me some of your pencil. So because you have to, you need to what? Give the person some. So those who do not have anything, especially some of them when they come to school, they do not have any money to buy food. So when you see that, you need to what? Help that person. When we say poor, someone who do not have even 10 pesos to buy sachets of water. But the needy is someone the person has, but they are not what? Many. That is it. So first point, we should help the poor and needy. The next, that is point 2. We must show love to people. Yes, we need to show love. Don't say that you are not my sister or you are not my brother, so I'm not going to show love to you. If you love someone, you won't do any bad thing to against that person. So we need to what? Show love to people. Whether the person is older than you or you are older than the person. Okay. The next point, we must not tell lies to people. Jesus Christ said he doesn't love those who lies. So we normally say those who tell lies, where will they go? When they die, you go to hellfire and then the fire will burn you. So we need to tell our friends, our families, our lovely ones the truth. So you must be truthful. Let your yes be yes. Let your no too be no. Example, you will be staying with your mother and your mother will put some money or a coin on the table. Because you are hungry, you will just go there and then you will take the money. When your mother asks, Bashiru, have you seen any money on this table? Me, mommy, I have not seen any money. Oh. You haven't seen anything. But you were the one who took it. So that moment, you did not tell your mother what? The truth. You have lied to your mother. So we must not tell lies to people. Have you gotten it? Should we move on? Okay, point 4. We need to work hard so that we can become good leaders in future. Yes. Work hard and at the end of the day, you get something from it. So if you stay there without doing nothing, if you stay there idle without doing nothing, you are not going to get anything chop. So we need to work hard. Then the last point, we must be humble before God. Not only God, though, our parents too. We must be humble, especially when we are talking. We need to use the word please. But some of them, especially when they are talking, you go away. Where do you come from? So even if your father is a rich man, everybody that you meet, any person that you meet, you need to what? Humble yourself before him, and also God. Especially if you ask something from God and it hasn't what come, you need to take your time. Just humble yourself before God and our parents. Let's know how to talk to our parents. When your mother calls, oh, let's say Chanel. Yes, mommy. Simple. But some of them, they will be sitting there. Their mother will call them and call their own mind. So it is not what good behavior. So these are some of the moral lessons that we have learned from the early life of Jesus Christ. I believe you have enjoyed it. Okay, so we are moving on to another religious leader who was called Holy Prophet Muhammad. So we are going to talk about the early life of Holy Prophet Muhammad. The Islam, they have been saying Muhammad, Muhammad. So today, at the end of the lesson, you will know Muhammad. Okay, so just follow me. Early life of Holy Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad means the highly praised one. His father was called Abdullah and his mother was called Amina. Abdullah died before Muhammad was born. He was born on 20th April AD 571. Muhammad was born into a noble family whose fathers and ancestors were among the chiefs of the Quraysh tribe. At the age of 5, Muhammad's foster mother, called Halima, returned him to his mother, Amina. When Muhammad was 6 years old, his mother took him to Yathrib to stay with his relatives. Amina became ill and died before she returned from journey. Muhammad's grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, took care of him when his mother died. When we say Muhammad in a story, it means that the highly praised one. The highly praised one. Now, Muhammad was having parents. His mother was called Amina, and then his father too was called Abdullah. Let's move on. Abdullah died before Muhammad was born. He was born on 20th April AD 57. So when you look at it, we said his father, who was called Abdullah, died. So Muhammad did not come and meet what? His father. At that moment, Amina was pregnant. So by the time that she delivered Muhammad, Muhammad did not see his father. So he was born on 20th April AD 571. AD 571. Okay, so Muhammad was born into noble family whose fathers and ancestors were among the chiefs of the Quraysh tribe. Now he was born into a certain family. That family, they don't know God though, but the only one that they worship is the idols, the smaller gods. They were worshipping the smaller gods. So that is where Muhammad was born into. Now let's move on. At the age of 5, Muhammad's foster mother, called Halima, returned him to his mother, Amina. Now, at that moment, Muhammad was living with his mother. When you say foster mother, the one who was taking care of Muhammad, the one who was staying with Muhammad. So at that moment, Muhammad was not staying with his mother, but he was staying with what? His foster mother, called Halima. Now, when Muhammad was 6 years old, his mother took him to Yathrib to stay with his relatives. So Muhammad was 6 years. When he was 6 years, his mother, Amina, sent him to his relative, that is his family, to go there and stay with them. So that moment, Amina knew that when she died at that moment, Muhammad would feel so worried. And that moment too, Amina was not feeling well. So that is why she sent Muhammad to that relative. Okay, so Amina became ill and died after she returned from the journey. Muhammad was living with his relatives, and then he got a message that his mother has died. Just see. When your mother died, will you be happy? No. So that is why Muhammad was so sad at that moment. Okay, let's move on. So, Muhammad's grandfather, Abdullah Muttalib, took care of him when his mother died. So, Muhammad was having a great grandfather, and his grandfather too was called Abdul Muttalib. So, what was the name of his grandfather? Abdul Muttalib. Well done. So, that moment, his father has died. The mother too has died. Who is going to take care of Muhammad? So when your mother and your father, they all die, who is going to take care of you? So if your family, they don't love you, then that is why you go outside and do things which are not what? Good. Muhammad is staying there lonely. He will cry every day, feel so sad. So let me go and take my grandson so that he will come and stay with me. His uncle, Abu Talib, took care of him from the age of 8. Muhammad grew up to be honest, truthful, quiet, and intelligent. He traveled with his uncle to Syria at the age of 12 years. Because of his good character, people gave him the title Al-Min, meaning truthful or honest. Muhammad entered into business with a wealthy woman called Khadija. Later, Prophet Muhammad got married to Khadija. Okay, so look at this. His uncle, Abu Talib, took care of him from the age of 8. So when he was 6 years, it was the grandfather who was taking care of him. But when he was 12 years, his uncle, who was called Abu Talib, was the one who was taking care of him till the time that he got to the age of what? 12 years. Or the time that he grew up. Okay, so Muhammad grew up to be honest, truthful, quiet, and intelligent. So Muhammad was someone who doesn't like talking. He will not come and beat someone or do something wrong. No. So always he was quiet. He doesn't want to get any trouble. So who wants to be like him? Can you? If you want to be like him, unless you learn his good behaviors, his positive attitudes. Okay, so he traveled with his uncle to Syria at the age of 12 years. So at the age of 12 years, Muhammad traveled with his uncle Abu Talib at a place called Syria. Because of his good character, because he doesn't want to get any trouble, always people will be looking at him. This man, he is so kind, honest, truthful. So they were sitting there. No, we will give this man name. And they gave a name, Al-Min. Al-Min, which means that truthful or honest. So what is the meaning of Al-Min? Who can tell me? Yes, Wahima. Perfect. Wow, let's clap for her. So Al-Min means truthful or honest. So let's move on. So Muhammad entered into business with a wealthy woman called Khadija. So Muhammad saw that no, I'm growing. So I will not sit down and let my uncle to take care of me again. So just like when you are young, it's your mother who will be taking care of you. So if you get to a time, your mother is not going to take care of you again, no. Hey, no. It will get to a time, it is not whereby your mother will maybe, Snell, collect this, collect that. No. It will get to a time, you need to work so that at the end you will get your what? Your amount. So Muhammad sat down and said, no. When I look at my age, I'm growing. So I need to do some business so that I will get some money to support my life. So Muhammad entered into some business with a wealthy man. Wealthy woman. When you say wealthy woman, someone who has a lot of money. The woman was very, very what? Rich woman. Everything, cars, buildings, or whatever. So Muhammad entered into that business with that woman called Khadija. Wow. Called Khadija. So later, Muhammad, the way the woman will be behaving, Muhammad said, no, I need to marry this woman. So Muhammad proposed to the woman, and then at the end of the day, Muhammad got married to a woman called Khadija. Called who? Khadija. So the name of Muhammad's wife was called Khadija. So Khadija was someone who married who? Muhammad. Yes. Okay, so let's move on to the moral lessons. We learned about the story of Prophet Muhammad, and I believe we've all enjoyed. Okay, so we are going to talk about the moral lessons. What have we learned from it? And also, what have you learned from it? Okay, so first point, or point one, we must show respect to people. Muhammad was so what? Respectful. You show respect to people. That is why they gave him the name Al-Min. So if you are staying with your parents and you don't show them respect, and you don't give them respect, at the end of the day, whatever that you ask, will they give it to you? I'm asking, will they give it to you? They won't. Why? Because you don't respect them. So that is it. So we need to what? Show respect to people. Have you gotten it? Have you gotten it? Okay. The next, we should commit ourselves to the things that we do. Anything that you are doing, don't say, even the school that I'm going, at the end of the day, I'm not going to get anything, and I've been forcing myself in it. You need to commit yourself. Whatever that you are going to do, say, oh, this thing, at the end of the day, I will get something from it. just commit yourself, trust yourself that this thing, I'll get something better from it. Have you gotten it? So when you are doing something, do it well. Because at the end of the day, you are the one who is going to what? Get the positive aspect of it. So if you are doing something, do it well. That is why when you come to school, you just give you some work and you'll be checking your handwriting. So when we see that your handwriting is not nice, what will we do to you? We will cane you. So it is not caning that we like, but we want you guys to do the right thing. So that at the end of the day, you'll be what? Get the appraiser of it. Okay. The next point, we must work hard to achieve our aims in life. Yes. So anything that you are doing, you need to work hard. Have you gotten it? You need to work hard. So especially your mother, Mikael, go and buy me this. Mommy, I have not even eaten, and you are saying I should go and buy. You need to work hard. As soon as when your mother calls, fast, and run and go and collect it. But at the end of the day, your mother will be sitting there. My daughter, I need to buy something for her. So if you don't work hard, your mother give you it. But your mother give it to you. Your mother will not give it to you. Have you seen? So you need to work hard. So that at the end of the day, what you need, your mother will just give it to you for free. Yes. The last, we should tell the truth to our parents, friends, and we should tell the truth to our parents and also friends. Especially if you are playing with your friends, please do not tell lies. We normally say, if you know and you tell lie, you are the son of who? Satan, or the one we call serpent. So Satan will just come and say, hey, my son, always you are the one you be telling lies. Come and hug me and let's go. So Satan will come and then he will hug you, and then you go to the place where he comes from. Where does he come from? Hell. So he will just go and put you into that hell, and you'll be in the the fire. Can you touch a fire? It is what? Very hot. So you'll be in it. Like this. Have you seen? You'll be doing those things. So if I always say, the time that you were in school, I always say everybody has what? Two angels. Angel of God, angel of Satan. So whatever that you've been doing, just like when you come to school, we have report for you. So always whatever that you've been doing in the class, you think we cannot see. We see. So attitudes, we write it. So the angels, they will be looking at it. So at the end, when you die, then this angel will bring the report, and the angel of God will bring the report, and the angel of Satan too will bring the report for you to check. So they say, your mother put some coin there, you went there to take it. Your mother asked you, did not say the truth. So it is one, they will mark you wrong. The next point, your mother puts your father's food on the table. Just went and picked the meat from it. Your mother asked. You did not tell your mother the truth, so wrong. So at the end of the day, we will just count the one that they are wrong. When we count and the wrong one, they are more, then that is why Satan will say, my son, you are welcome. You are welcome. So come and let's go enjoy. You are not going to enjoy you are going to face trouble. Always be okay in you. So when you are in the house, we need to do good things. Tell everybody the truth. Even when the person is coming to kill you, tell the person the truth and let the person kill you. Have you gotten it? Yeah. So this will bring us to the end of our lesson. I believe you have all enjoyed. Yes. Wow. I have missed you, pal. I have missed you, especially my lovely girl, Mikel, eh? When we're in the house, please don't disturb mommy. Don't disturb mommy. So we are praying that we will come and meet once again. Stay home. Don't go outside and play. No, no. You need to reduce the playing for me. Stay home and stay safe. Take your boots and study them. So when you get tired, you go and sit down for some small relaxation. Then you go back to the book. I always say, let your book be your friend, your mother, your father. Have you seen? Do not reject it. Take them seriously. Shaka, again. I love you.